I caused my brother to go to the emergency room.
Let's go.
Hi, I have been posting on this channel for maybe 8-10 months consistently. I haven't really I've done vlogs, I've done videos where I talk about myself, I've done Q&As, everything, but I feel like I haven't really gone that personal, or like there's stuff that you still have no idea about me. So I thought, why not just literally tell you 20 random facts about me, so we can get a little bit more personal, we can get to know each other a little bit more. If you're new here and you've never seen my face before, you've never watched any of my videos, and this is the first time you're clicking onto one of my videos, my name is Natasha. I am 19 years old. I am born in 2003, April 25th, so whilst I'm filming this right now, I'm 19 years old, and that also makes me a tourist. I am trilingual. I speak 3 languages, which is English, like I'm talking right now. In all my videos I speak English. Jag pratar också svenska, det är mitt modersmål. Jag har alltid gått i svensk klass och nu pluggar jag även i Sverige. Et je parle aussi français du coup parce que mon père parle que français. Et du coup j'ai pas trop le choix si je veux parler avec lui. C'est le français qu'il faut parler. So that brings us on to my nationality. Where is this girl from? I am born... This is literally the most complicated question ever, because every time someone asks me, like now when I just came here, people were like, oh, where are you from? It's always like, let me tell you a whole story. So I'm born in Luxembourg, and that is where I've lived basically my whole entire life. My mom, she is from both Sweden and Ghana. My dad, he is fully Belgian. So basically I'm a mix of all that. Like I have a Swedish passport and I have a Belgian passport, and then I also have the identity cards for both nationalities, and I also have a Luxembourgish ID card. So like I'm a whole mix of everything. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, I have only had one operation in my entire life, and that was when I was 5-6 years old. I operated my belly button because I had one of those outward sticking belly buttons. I don't know what it's called. Like it's nothing like that's at risk for you or your health. It's just more like an aesthetic thing. So that's what I did when I was 5 or 6 years old. Or also I've like never broken a bone or an arm. Like I've never broken an arm or leg or anything. When I travel to different countries, I like to buy a shot glass to every place that I go to. So I have a little collection of shot glass. I have 3 brothers. One of them is 10, my little brother Theo, and then I have 2 older brothers. Technically they're my half brothers, but like I count them as my brothers, but they are both over 40 years old, so there's a lot of age gaps in my family. One of my biggest fears is the sea. I am very scared of it, and like it's not about like going to the beach. I love going to the beach, but when it comes to actually going into the water, I'm the one that will stay like in the shallow end, and I can't even stay in the shallow end for too long. Like maximum of like 5-10 minutes, that's good for me, because like there's still so much we don't know about this sea, and there's like, oh my goodness. And honestly, like lakes, they're okay for me. Like I can still do lakes. I can be in a lake for maybe like 20 minutes even if I'm feeling brave that day. But no, like the sea and water like that, it scares me, but I think it's super like beautiful. I caused my brother to go to the emergency room. Like this was a few years ago. He is 10 now, and back then he was 4. And in my house, like where the lounge area is, we have our sofas, a coffee table, and then a TV, and it's a very open space. So then like right next to it there's a dining room, and then it's like an L shape, so there's a kitchen, dining room, lounge area. And I was just playing with my brother. We were like running around the different tables of the dining room table, the kitchen island. I don't know what we were playing, but what happened was basically he was chasing me. Obviously he was like 4 years old, I was like 13. He wasn't that fast, but like he was chasing me, and I ran from the kitchen to the lounge. And oh, also I forgot to tell you that under the coffee table there's like a big carpet. So I was running, I went onto the carpet, and I think I was the one that like, yeah, I ran onto the carpet. He ran, and right before he was gonna go onto the carpet too, but his like foot got stuck in the carpet. He fell, hit his head against the coffee table. Let me tell you, that coffee table has the sharpest edges. he fell right against the edge of the coffee table, and like directly my mom like took him and was like, oh my god, are you okay? And then she just saw that he had this like hole in his head, like you could put a finger through it. And then they went to the ER, and it was basically all my fault. But he's fine now, and he like barely even has the scar anymore. I am currently studying for my bachelor's degree. I study in Borås in Sweden, and my course, or like my program, is called Textile Management and Business Administration. And right now I'm actually on an exchange because I'm in my second year, so in like the spring period we get to do an exchange. So right now I'm in Hong Kong, in the Polytechnic University of Hong Kong. The courses that I do here are all kind of fashion related courses, whilst back in Sweden it's also fashion, but more, I would say more business, to be honest. I have done so many sports in my life, but every time I've done a sport, I've done it for like multiple years. So I've done swimming, I've done horse riding, I've done tennis, I've done dance, I've done basketball, I've done gymnastics, like the list goes on and on. But every single one of them, I did them all for at least like 4 or 5 years, except for gymnastics. I only did that for like not even a year. I think I have an unhealthy addiction to TikTok, and I think I only realized it when I came here to Hong Kong, because I can spend so much time on TikTok. It's insane. When I see like my screen time and I see how much is on TikTok, it's not okay. And when I came here to Hong Kong, I got like a Hong Kong SIM card and I put it in my phone, and here in Hong Kong you can't have TikTok. Like it's, I don't know if it's banned or if it's just like removed or something. So I have not been watching TikTok for about a month, and like honestly the first 2 weeks I thought about it so much. I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to watch TikTok right now, like I'm missing TikTok, like oh, I have nothing to do when I don't have TikTok. But I think it's a good thing now that I'm getting like a break from it, to be honest. I absolutely love traveling. Like I've been to every single continent in the world, except for Oceania, like Australia and New Zealand, those type of countries. But else I've been on all the different continents. But the funny thing is, like I am from Sweden, like I said, but I've never been to the capital of Sweden, Stockholm. It's embarrassing. It's kind of, yeah, it's embarrassing. I am actually allergic to perfume. When I was younger, maybe 7, 8, we were still trying to figure out what I was allergic to because I had gotten some like bad reactions. First we thought it was strawberries. It ended up being perfume, but to be honest, I think it's gotten a lot better over the years. Like I don't really get reactions as much. I can still put it like on my clothes and stuff. Like don't think that I walk around stinking. No, I actually have an extremely good smelling, I love my perfume. It's from Givenchy L'Interdit. Recommend that, it smells so good. But yeah, I spray it on my clothes, and I can spray a bit on my skin too, but not too much, or else I will actually end up having a reaction. It's the same thing for like body creams or body washes, all that stuff. Sometimes I just have to be a little bit careful. I have one tattoo, and I got it last year when I turned 18 together with my best friend. We got matching butterflies, and it's kind of to represent like our friendship. But also I love like the way butterflies are just like small, disgusting, small, ugly, like little slugs at the beginning, and they turn into this beautiful thing, and it can represent a lot of things. So even though I feel like everybody has gotten butterfly tattoos over the past years, like the Pinterest ones, like that's literally what I have. I don't really mind it because like it has a meaning behind it for me, and it represents like a time period in my life. I have 3 middle names. So my name is Natasha, but then my middle names are Rosa, Louise, Ghislaine. Yep. I have 3 piercings, and they're all in my ear. I have 3 on each side. When I was 16, I was like really wanting to get a belly piercing, and I never got it actually. Maybe I'll get it another day though. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this once. I'm gonna let you know what my height is, but then we're not gonna talk about it anymore, okay? So I am 157 centimeters tall, which is like 5'1" or 5'2", I don't really know. And let's move on. Some people that I've talked to on Instagram and stuff, but that I hadn't met in real life, when I meet them in real life, they tell me like, whoa, I thought you were a lot taller. Maybe I'm like a height catfish. I don't know if that's a thing. I am actually in 2 or 3 movies. When I was younger, like maybe 10, 12, I was in like 2 or 3 movies, but like literally just in the background. Like you can barely see me in the movie. I'm there for like not even a second each time. but I made like 50 euros for just like a day of filming. One of the movies is like a Luxembourgish movie. I don't even know what they were saying. All I had to do was like pretend to cry, and they gave us like, they like blew in our eye, or like there was this thing that they blew in our eye. Like you couldn't actually feel anything physically except for like a little wind, and like got you tears, which was so cool to like learn about. And then the second movie was like a French movie that was played both in France and Luxembourg, Belgium, all that stuff. And my dad was also in it for like a half a second. But yeah, I've been in some movies. Last but not least, if you want to get to know more facts about me, you want to get to know me more, it is time to subscribe. What are you waiting for? You can also follow me on my Instagram, where I post more daily. I post my stories quite a lot. Follow me on TikTok, even though I can't use it right now. They'll do, because I already have posts uploaded. This was a different format from what I'm used to posting, but I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Like I thought it was nice, you know, like we can get to know each other. I think it would be really cool if you comment down below 3 completely random facts about yourself, and yeah, we can just like get to know each other. I'm literally sitting on the most random bench here out in the nature. I got myself some sushi and I'm gonna just sit and enjoy this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.